people for a second or two. So I don't know why that happened. I'll blame our Lynn. I'm live, but I don't think I'm streaming out to anybody. I'm live on YouTube, but I'm not live on Facebook, I don't think. Right. Oh, we're back. Yeah, thank you. I don't know what happened. I just looked up and realised you'd gone. Dust on the line. There's dust on everything. This whole thing's covered in dust. Right, I'm glad you're back. I don't know why that happened. So Trudy's back on. Doe can see me. Jan can see me. So I just fell off the stool when I realised I'd lost stuff. Right, I'll just go back to what I was doing. I don't know how long I was off. I've just darkened some of the bottom lines of these rocks on the water there, and I've just done a few darker lines in amongst the grasses here so that it just breaks them up. You don't want too much. I'm just going to knock some of them out, but you need some dark solid edges across the tops of this area here, as though it's silhouetted against the sun, like that. So you've got to darken these edges stronger, just across here. Right, and what I wanted to do before I fell off my stool is just suggest the water here is maybe getting through a fraction farther along. So bright yellow, and just put in a bit of bright yellow through here. And then just an odd touch here and there. As though you can see through that a bit. Just, I don't want to join it up, but I just wanted to make it look as though you could maybe see through a little bit. Bit brighter touch just under there and under there. A few flicks just across. Brighter under there. I'm just going to put a little bit of white over that sunset or sunrise. Just put a little bit of white over there. Jan, Mal, Michael, Michelle back on now. Sue, really enjoyed this. I love pastels. Setting up the easels repeat. We'll use pastel until Senelia arrives. Thank you. You know, you can call in, you know, your local people. I don't know how many can come in, but there's no stopping you calling. I've got coffee on there, I've got flasks of coffee, etc. So you can call in and watch live if you want times, or you can call in. I'm here all day, folks. I'm here all day, and I'll be here all day Friday doing artwork. So I'm just pushing a bit of white into that. I'm not pressing on too much. I just want it directly below that sun there, so you just get that glow into the water. And I haven't pressed on that hard that it's white. And I think that looks fairly, I don't know, maybe you put a darker cloud up here, but I'll have to stand back and look at that. So I'll just put where's the white gone? I'll just clean my hands. Oh, I've got a wet wipe, and then fetch me some wet wipes. I'll just clean my hands and put a mount. The mount's not as big as the picture. Wet wipes don't work. Wet wipes just spread the dust. You can't see all the dust that's on this bottom of this easel. This brand new easel. Wet wipes are no good. I want a dry cloth. Right. I'll put a mount up. The mount, we haven't got a mount that's the right size. But I'll put it over so that you can see what it would look like. I'll just move this stool away. So yes, so if you're sort of in the locale, you know, like Sue and all the others. Doe would have to get a ferry across, and Jan would have to fly across. But if you're in Shildon, like Michelle, you can call in and watch, sit down just over there. Got seats, coffee over there, biscuits. We've got biscuits too. Right, so Lynn's kindly let me have a mount that I daren't touch. I'll just put that over. So it's not the right size, but you can see an idea of what the picture looks like. So you've got that. So you've got a nice glow in the rocks below and some glow of clouds. I'm having to move it around a bit so that you can see it. You can even do a portrait one. Portrait looks nice. Yeah, portrait one. That looks alright. So there you go. Just pastel sky. Nice pastels. And I'll do a landscape one. Maybe do a scene from down the river, down at Bishop. Maybe do something of the river. So I think that's all right. I think if you're happy enough with that, pastel mat, yeah, pastel mat. So are we still on? Yeah. I'll have to make sure we don't look. I think Restream must just do 2 hours and then knock itself off. So I'll have to be careful of that. So I think that looks all right if you're happy enough with that. Nice glow in the water just there. YouTube. A comment on YouTube, right? So it's a matter of getting. It's a matter of getting a gradual dark to light down. Gradual dark to light, but you keep pushing the pastel. I'll send the video to those of you that's in the art classes and stuff. But if you can go close up on it, if you have on your camera, you can watch this video after. You can watch it on Facebook or YouTube afterwards. If you can close in on it, you'll see the light shades of colour that's just sort of dusted onto it. More concentrated, heavier pressure just there and in there where I want the light. But all of this is just sort of dusted. So the colours shine through. The original dark shines through. In fact, in some places you can still see the paper, but it blends together and makes a nice picture. Whereas if you sprayed it now with fixative, it would just dull it. These pastels are meant to lie on the surface and sparkle, catching the light, etc. Doe, absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Doe. Colin, great. I enjoyed that. Thank you. Yep. So I'm here all day, folks. I'm here for the season. I'll still probably end up being here this afternoon and drawing. I might set up something different. If I think about it, I'll put it online. But definitely here online. Friday we might try a Zoom for like half an hour before I paint, a Zoom meeting where you can actually ask and chat while I'm doing it and then carry on. So I've got pastels and I'm going to do a big acrylic down here, and I might do some watercolours, but big looser watercolours, upright ones. So if you're all right with that, I think it's finished. What's that? It's a long message. I have glued all the dust back on the painting. It's now dusk and almost dark. My black and white cat is enjoyed this, perhaps not the medium for me without the right paper. Trudy, really enjoyed that, thank you. Yeah, I'll do more demonstrations. And pastels are good, but you do need, well, which camera are you on? That one. You do need the right material, right paper. Pastel mat works well. It's soft like velvety pastel mat, made by Clairefontaine, I think, or something like that. But it's bonded to a board that tends to curve the whole picture outwards when you're doing it. So this is fine. This board's fine. I'll just get a sheet for you and show you the strength. One sec. I'm just going to piece out of here and show you what it's like. Just coming back now. So this is the surface I've just used. And this is sort of a dark brown. It's bonded to a little bit of board, but it's not bonded to a, like the pastel mat's bonded to a thicker board, which I find the two surfaces react against each other. So by the time you start drawing, it's curving in like that. It's curving in, putting pressure on it, and you would really need it taped down. But this clay font, this Senelia pastel paper is nice. I think you get it off Jackson Art Online, which is, if I remember how to do this, I don't know how to do it. Forgetting. I was all fair with all this, and I've just lost off a bit. Right, so you pastel mat, you get from Jackson Art Online. You buy it, it's different colours. You want about 5 sheets, I think, is the minimum you can get for packaging. That's fine, that's finished. Just need to sign it down here somewhere. So note that I haven't made it solid silhouette down here. I've put other colours in, so it's not just a black silhouette. You might look it from there, but there's colours in here, so it looks as though it's close-up land. Little bit of light onto them, those. A little bit of light onto those, so you feel as though the sun's catching a bit. Strong darks on the rocks, so that we have a silhouette. And silhouette of clouds just drifting away. So I'm going to clean up, have something to eat, and then I may start painting again. If I do, I'll just set it away. I'll try and put one on for you. Something like that, but we'll see how it goes. So Routledge sheets are £7.50 from Jackson. Are they £7.50? All right. I can't remember what I've got. Jan, not in the EU now, duty to pay on purchase from UK. But it's Senelia paper. You should be able to get it in Europe rather than buying it from the UK, because it's Senelia, which is French, isn't it? So you might be able to get it somewhere else, Jan. In Spain or France or whatever. You should be able to, because we buying it, we importing it from yous over your area. So a pad of 12 sheets, £39. Right, oops, I've just lost you all. Where have you gone? Right, yeah. So try this. You can buy the pads. I'll buy the sheets. The sheets are about 25 by 19 inches, something like that. That's what you want. If you want a nice pastel paper, I can't help but recommend the Senelia. The pastel mat is good surface, but it bends, so you have to be careful on that. Right, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to clean up my laptop and clean up my mouse. The mouse has got all sorts of, and clean up my switching unit, which is now covered in pastel, and then attempt to get this lot off. So I shall see you, thanks Gillian, I shall see you, I'll sort something else out and see you, well, see a lot of you tomorrow night. I'm forgetting how to do this. Right, I'm going to go and I'll sort it out later for you. And I should have gone by now, but obviously it's not working. Yeah, things aren't working properly. I'll just hang around here. Put your laptop in a zip. Yeah, I'm going to have to put it in some jam. It's covered. I'm going to have to put film over the A10 Mini. I don't know if you can see it. It's just down here. It's covered in pastels. So I'm going to have to figure something out. Otherwise, I can see me getting wrong from somewhere. Now, my outro system ain't working. I don't know why. It's just not working. Oh, there. See ya.
broadcasting that.
No, I can't find the. I seem to be covered with everything.
On the laptop.
Right?
You're still broadcasting.
I'm still broadcasting.
Hello everyone, you're still broadcasting.
Still broadcasting, are we right? I'm going to figure out how to stop it eventually. Normally I just flick some of the whole.